Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's Jude from Section 116 on ArgosEndzone.com, getting you ready for Week 16 action as the Argos take on the Calgary Stampeders. Feel free to click the Show More button on the YouTube channel, jump to the chapter you want to see. We'll get things rolling with a look back what happened last week. What happened last week? The Argos lost to the Montreal Alouettes last week. They lost by 27 points last week. They were unable to score a touchdown last week. They cut 4 of their wide receivers last week. Thank goodness last week is in the rearview mirror. So yeah, when I said thank goodness last week is in the rearview mirror, I might be regretting that. The first place in the league, Calgary Stampeders, come to town here on Thanksgiving. And this looks bad for our double blue. Calgary is leading in a ton of offensive categories as Bo Levi Mitchell is just shredding opposing defenses. They're putting up a ton of points. They're getting the wins. They got that balanced attack, and you can give the ball to Jerome Messam in the backfield. Let him plow through people, and Mitchell finding open people all over the field. The offensive line just keeps rotating through. They've had different guys at different positions. It doesn't seem to matter. You can't get pressure on them. And the defense just doesn't let you catch up. This on paper looks atrocious for us double blue fans. As Chris Berman says, that's why they play the game. But at the same time, wow. If you look at the past history of both teams throughout the season here, Calgary is rolling toward a playoff berth. They've already clinched is it the division? No, they've clinched a playoff berth. They're rolling forward, looking for the division in that first round bye. The Argos right now, thanks to all the moves they made last week, almost look like a preseason team or a brand new season team where you've got question marks at quarterback and wideout. The offensive line has been a little bit porous. The defense can't seem to keep them in games, and the special teams isn't doing what it was doing at the beginning of the year in terms of creating points on every opportunity. Like I said, this looks bad. I mean, I'm actually kind of sugarcoating it because I'm a huge Argos fan because this looks really bad this week. Oh, it might be a good idea to fill up on turkey prior to the game. Maybe a little tryptophan coma might make things a little easier this week. Who should be? I don't know who should be. I don't even know who's playing right now. Like I said, they cut 4 of the receivers. The 3 towers is what they wanted to call these guys that played so well last year, had difficulty with injuries this year, and are now make it sound like they were cancers, had to be cut out of the dressing room because things. There's the old saying in sports that winning heals all ills. So when the team doesn't win, stuff like this comes to the forefront, making things very, very challenging. Exceptionally talented players. I'm a big Torrey Gurley fan myself, as that guy never seemed to be officially covered to throw the ball up there and he makes the catch. Again, I'm not the coaching staff. I'm not the GM. I'm trusting in the process. I wasn't in the room. It's none of my business. I'm simply a fan. But in all honesty, I don't know who to watch this week, as there's been personnel changes all over the place, and they're trying to revamp schemes. Tell you what, just don't listen to Rod Black, okay? So instead of who to watch, we'll make it who not to listen to. Nice. Okay. So yeah, don't listen to Rod Black. Oh man, if you crunch the numbers here based on averages for points scored throughout the season, Calgary's supposed to win this about 33-21. It's no secret I'm a homer. I'm a huge Argos fan. The site's called Argos Endzone. I mean, I'm not taking any team against the Argos. This is the first time I can't remember the last time I actually paused and thought maybe I should give points the other way, but yeah. So what I'm gonna say is, as much as we fans don't know what's gonna be on the field this week, neither do the Stampeders. So I'm gonna call that a slight advantage in terms of coverage, trying to stop the Argonauts on offense, and so I'm gonna have the Argos just edge this one out against Calgary. And I'm going to say this is a 21-20. Oh, yeah. All right. Guys, this, again, on paper this looks bad, but that's why they play the game. That'll wrap things up for another week. Hope you had some fun. Feel free to like, comment, and share on this video. And follow us on our social media feeds, the Twitter, Facebook, YouTube stuff. Feel free to make comments, make suggestions, laugh at my predictions. It's a 4 o'clock kickoff there at BMO. Traffic should be a breeze because the Jays were able to sweep the Rangers last night, so it shouldn't be a big issue on the GO Train. Speaking of which, GO Train service is running on your Sunday schedule, your Sunday/holiday schedule. Be aware of that. And yeah, hey, you know what? It's a 4 o'clock kickoff. If you're in Toronto, you should really come down and see it because it's going to be fun. I promise it'll be fun. And maybe that's what you want to do to get away from the family for a little bit and come back around 7 o'clock just in time to get into that meal. If you're watching at home, of course, it's the perfect movie to watch while you're preparing and eating. You don't want to talk to that uncle anyways. He's got no good information on anything at all. Turn on the game, crank it up, put it on the radio because you're much better off listening to Mike Hogan than Rob Black. Fingers crossed, not Rob Black. All right, but until next time, this is Jude from Section 116 at ArgosEndzone.com. Remind you, we ride the rail and we ride it hard.
Let's go Toronto, go!